What's going on? My name is Andrew. I'm a tournament organizer in Minnesota for Cedh. And when we're not hosting events, I like to get some games in on Spell Table. Today's video, kind of crazy. The title says it all. Mistakes were made. And yeah, mistakes were made, definitely. All right, any pregame actions?
Yes, I am going to
Oh,
put a
our first
gemstone
gemstone.
caverns into play, and I will pitch a flusterstone.
Turn 0 gemstone. It's quite good. Now the mistake of pitching a Flusterstorm because the opening hand was quite good. I'll give him that. But he didn't have interaction, and as a tivit player, you need to be responsible, and this definitely was not responsible at all. You'll see. You'll find out. I won't spoil it.
All right.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Interesting. All right. Marsh Flats. Lotus Petal.
Yep.
Mox Diamond. Discarding Mana Confluence.
Okay.
Where's the greedy part of the sand, Andrew?
Yeah, I'd love to know that also.
All right, I'm gonna crack my Marsh Flats.
Uh-huh.
Going to 39.
In response.
Darkwood
Dark
Oppo.
red Oppo. Yep.
The meme. If you cast a Ristic Study, I'm going to be very questionable about what you consider to be greedy.
That's fair.
Unless you top decked the Ristic Study or the Mox Diamond.
I mean, I guess
Even then.
you'll never know what I top decked.
Yeah, are you casting the Ristic Study?
Tap 3. Turn 1.
Ready? All right. So for context, I said that I kept a greedy 7, that I don't know if I should keep it, but I'm going to keep it anyway because it's Spell Table. So I went Marsh Flats into Lotus Petal into Mox Diamond. That's good. That's good. The next card, very questionable. Windfall. Because if that got countered, I was out of the game. I had nothing at all. So, but surprise to me, this basically led to me feeding another player. Who knew?
Oh, this is the hand.
Oh
Okay.
my god! All right. I
You
mean,
got anything there, Brian?
not when I pitched the Flusterstorm. Makes me
Okay.
wish I pitched something else, but
Right?
I'll take it. I guess.
That's why I said, like, when you did that, I'm like, why are you doing that?
All right. I have no
So-
response. So
I have no response. To answer the question of why I did that, it's because I didn't want to pitch any of those 4.
fair. So I'm discarding a Pyroblast, a Lightning Bolt, 4 lands, and a Lion's Eye Diamond. I was gonna turn one ob with the LED past Hellbent.
Nice.
Just
I
to-
was turn one
to do
of
it
these
once.
2
Yep.
for you guys.
That's insane.
Well, I guess I wouldn't have been turn 1 obbing in that case.
What was the largest hand? 7?
7.
Yeah.
7.
7 from Josh.
You guys both get rewarded for me having no pre-game or free interaction.
That is
Darn.
correct.
Shucks.
Oh God, what have you done?
This is an acceptable 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
You pass turn?
Pass turn.
Okay. Keep draw. Go ahead and play a Windswept Heath. I will crack that. Grab a Tundra. And of course, it is all the way near the top. There it is. Grab the Tundra. Put that into play. Okay. Oop. Give that another shuffle since the card fell face up. Try that again. Without the butterfingers. Okay, then math is a thing that exists, but let's go for greed. Tap a blue, cast a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, tap this for 1, cast a mana vault.
Mm-hmm.
All of the greed.
Yeah. And then go ahead and pass that turn.
All right.
Interesting.
All right. Are you ready for me to pop off?
Yes.
Yes.
City of Brass.
Yep.
Rite of Flame.
Okay.
Trigger.
Go for it.
Okay. All right.
Rite of Flame good?
Yep. No response.
Underworld Breach.
Trigger.
Go for it.
Draw. I mean, you did fill his graveyard with
Yep.
cards.
Is Underworld Breach good?
Yeah. That's a
Underworld Breach is
thing.
good.
Cast Lion's Eye Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exiling
Trigger.
3 lands. Go for it.
Okay. No response on Lion's Eye.
Sacrifice Lion's Eye Diamond for 3 red, discarding my hand.
Yep.
Discarding a Gemstone Caverns, a Juska's Will, a Twin Flame, a Goblin Engineer, and a Blood Crypt.
Okay.
Cast Lion's Eye Diamond, exiling Gemstone Caverns, Mana Confluence, and Blood Crypt. Not paying for Mystic.
Drop. My camera appears to have frozen a bit. Fixed it. It's definitely that cord. 100%.
Is LED good?
Yeah.
Let me see on the card. LED is good.
Sacrifice a LED for 3 black.
Josh, I think this is a pretty good turn 1 for you.
Yeah, that's
seems
because
okay.
you windfalled me into it. Go to 1 red and 1 black floating, cast Ob.
Yep.
Okay.
Cast LED, exiling Lightning Bolt, Rite of Flame, and Twin Flame.
Okay.
Not paying.
Yep.
LED good.
LED good.
Sack LED for 3 red. I'll use the 3 red, staying at a red and a black, to cast Jeska's Will, exiling the rest of my graveyard. Targeting, I believe you have a bunch of cards in hand, Brian. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Not
9,
paying
10.
for Mr. Kimura.
Not paying for Mystic, so I have to make the decision of giving you 10 or 11,
Or 11.
red mana.
I think 1 card is probably
you
better
have-
than 1 red, but I'm empty-handed, no graveyard.
I'm going to take it since you've got no hands. It's just whatever
Okay.
you get off this.
All right. So
11 in
is
hand.
Jessica's will good? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up to 12 red.
Yep.
Come on, Bergie. Culling the weak. Ad nauseum.
Rip.
That's not a
One
rip.
black short.
No, that's rip for
No,
us.
culling.
I'm gonna
Culling.
cast Bergie.
Yep.
Is Bergie good?
No response on Bergie.
I'm going to use my black mana to cast Culling the Weak, sacrificing Bergie as an additional cost to cast it.
So she
This-
won't see it to make
She
the
won't
red.
see it. Yeah.
Okay. Trigger on the fish.
So I'm currently at 0 black.
Yep.
I have 9 red.
You sure
I
do.
think I just let you have the card.
Okay.
Because if you... Is Culling the Weak good?
Culling the weak is good by me.
All right. Going down to 2 black and 6 red. Cast Ad nauseum.
Trigger.
Not... Not pink.
Oh.
Counter spell.
Is Adnos good?
Adnos is good.
Sick. All right. All right. Okay. 1, 3, 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 1, 4, 1, 0, 0, 3, 0, 2, 3, 3.
One more. One more. One more.
Adnos, you have it. You got anything else over 5?
I need to check my necklace real quick, just to be sure. I don't think I do, but you never know. Come on. Hey, mouse. I don't think I have any 5s, so we go for it. We go for 1 more.
Hey,
0. Okay, 1
one
more.
more.
One more. RED.
One more.
Do I have more 4s?
Yes.
I think you
With-
keep
I think keep going.
You haven't hit the deck yet.
One more.
I have one deck. One more.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
me,
All right. Top deck lightning bolt.
You're not getting a turn if this like goes well for me.
Seems fair.
So, all right. So cards in importance of casting order.
With 8 mana available currently.
Yes. Okay. All right. I believe we start by casting Cedh Flame Breather for 2.
That's a creature.
Storm is way... I didn't hit Grape Shot, but like Storm is way too high to me. Well, okay. Should I figure out Storm now just in case I hit it?
Potentially.
Okay. It's going to be easier to figure it out.
How many did you exile? Because that'll just get you through.
So I did. I cast Rite of Flame into Underworld Breach, which is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I cast LED once.
Yep.
Twice.
3 times.
Thrice.
And then the 4th time.
And then cast Agatha's.
No, then you cast.
Or I cast.
Yep.
Bergie, the Jessica's Will.
Jessica's
So that
Will.
was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to the Jessica's Will.
Yep.
From
Jessica's
and then
Will.
after Jessica's Will, actually I cast Ob before Jessica's Will.
Yep. So it's
So
7.
Jessica's Will was 8. Because it was 6.
No,
Ob
Jessica's
is 7.
Will was the
Jessica's
6th.
Will is 8. No, you're right.
No.
Sorry.
Yep. So you're at
So
7.
we're at 7 after that. And then
culling.
after the
Then
Jessica's
Bergie.
Will, I did Bergie, Culling the Weak, Adnos, and now
that's where
it's been Cedh.
plus that one. Yes.
Okay. So storm count is 11. Okay. Just in case I hit Grape Shot. All right. So I am going to put these irrelevant lands on this side of my hand. Okay. So I think at this point, I also don't think I'm worried about fish. Or less worried about fish, at least. So I'm going to cast this Mana Crypt, not paying for fish, trigger Cedh. So you get to draw first.
Yep.
Cedh trigger, you each take one. And that's an ob.
Yep.
Exiling Verdant Catacombs. All right. I'm assuming Mana Crypt is good.
Yeah, crypt is good.
I'm F6.
All right. Mox Amber, not paying for fish, trigger Cedh.
Okay.
You each take one, trigger ob. Exile Dothy. Mox Opal, not paying for fish, trigger Cedh. You each take one, trigger ob. Exile Jeweled Lotus. Cast Jeweled Lotus, not paying for fish, trigger Cedh. Also, storm count is up to 15 now because I need to make sure I'm tracking that. You each take one.
Mm-hmm.
Ob trigger. Exile. Grape shot. All right. Sick.
So
Okay.
he's got there.
I think we should be there, but you know.
Oops. Yeah. I did not expect that from Ob. When you have LED in your opening hand, and then when you're good at the game, you just find through the breach because why not? And when you're really good, you find an ad nause. So he's yeah, yeah, feeding an odd player. When I say don't feed the odd player, guess what happens? I feed the odd player. Yeah, karma.
You know,
I mean, you don't
there's always the
have.
chance of whiffing. I don't have a
You
way
need
to
to
just.
kill.
Yeah, I
You need
don't.
to just
I don't
kill your
have like.
graveyard first.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Strike it Rich, triggering. Not paying for fish, triggering Cedh.
Okay, it's good.
Get a treasure, or I guess I trigger ob. Exiling deflecting swat. Get a treasure.
I mean, I think that for sure does it because even if I get the free counter spell now, you've got the deflecting
I
swap.
also
for
have
it.
Red Elemental Blast in my hand, which you saw
Yep.
off of the Adnaz.
Yep.
So at this point, I just cast free stuff and mana positive stuff until I run out of mana positive stuff, and then Grape Shot for a bunch.
You have to cast the grape shot 4 times, I think, potentially. Which you've got.
I mean, I've
fuel for 2 at least right now.
well, so I mean, yeah, I have Lotus Petal, Cabal Ritual, which are both 2 more cards and more mana.
You can cast the
I
REB to
can
just destroy.
cast.
Why don't you just REB the fish and then that puts another one in your graveyard?
I mean, I can.
That way he doesn't draw any more cards.
That's true. I'll REB the fish. Trigger.
Yep.
I'm not gonna pay. Trigger
Trigger
Cedh.
the fish. Oh my god.
Was that an interactive spell?
It was, and I technically have the mana to cast it, so I will pact.
Really? I guess you do have the mana to pay if you live.
I do have the mana to pay if I live, but I don't
Okay.
think pact is the right thing on REB, is it?
I mean, probably not. I mean, but
Probably
fish
not.
gives you more fuel if
Fish gives me more fuel. I'm doing it on this.
Okay. I mean, I think I just accept your pact happening.
I don't actually. I think you
Resolve.
deflecting swat it
I mean,
because that gets you deflecting swat into the graveyard. and gets rid of my fish.
I don't like. I'm at the point where I don't think it matters, but I mean, sure.
It's just more fuel for you. At this point, you won.
Cast
Like
the
we
fun- yeah, I
can
mean, I've
pick
won,
these
right?
up.
All right, yeah. Like I've won.
Yes, you've got the fuel to get enough in the graveyard to cast it at least 4 times.
Grape shot enough times to kill you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Assuming
you
I
got
don't
it,
hit egg
Josh.
before then. So yeah, you guys good with scooping it
Yeah.
up?
Yeah,
Alright,
turn
great.
1 win,
wanna
Ob
know-
Nixilis.